technical hitch is you. And what am I going to do? Leave my mic on?
Hello, hello, hello. It's 8 o'clock, bang on. It's Thursday. It's time for ZoomDown. And on this show, we find out if our three-time champion can make it to Tetra. It's Gabriel Thallon.
Good evening, everyone.
And standing in his way is a man everyone knows in this community. It's the boss man. It's Dave Ryan.
Hello.
And of course, you're going to have to wait to find out who's next. It's Mr. Question Mark, Mrs. Question Mark. It could be. But we have Stephen doing the Lex tonight, and we have Graham doing the stream. So, welcome to ZoomDown.
What is still on me?
Because you said hello.
Oh, right. You weren't speaking loudly enough.
I wasn't speaking loudly enough. I thought we'll just leave it on Graham there, let him do a bit of flopping. So, I hope everyone's well. Sorry for the late start to last night, but we're starting bang on time tonight. So, Graham, looking forward to this potential Tetra tonight?
Yeah, so how many Tetras do we have so far? Just check. 4 this series. So potentially the 5th this time.
Potentially the 5th, so yeah. Exclusive company, Gabriel. How are you feeling?
Good, but I am nervous because I think Dave is definitely my sternest challenge so far.
Okay. Well, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. Yeah, that's good. So, but anyway, I hope you have a good game tonight. I do. We'll come to your opponent. So, Dave Ryan, welcome back to ZoomDown. It's been a while.
It has, yes. The technology has moved on a little.
Yeah, it's been you step away for a few seasons and it all changes, doesn't it?
That's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, you looking forward to this tonight?
I am. Yeah, it should be good. This. Yeah. It's,
good. I know yourself and Susie haven't been well recently, so hopefully this will.
No, I've not been.
Cheer you up a bit tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's good. Right. Okay. Well, hope you have a good game, and we'll come to Stephen. Stephen, how are you doing? How are the chat?
I'm doing well, thanks, and the chat are doing well. And as it's Thursday, Adam Latchford has got his charity Guess the Numbers sweepstakes.
For charity, mate. That's what the arse comment was it? Then he was like, "Arse, I have to hand out money tonight, or potentially."
Yeah, it's up to 80 quid now.
It's 80 quid, right?
So
it's serious.
So for Dave, because he might not have known about this, basically he's allowing everyone in chat and everyone here to guess 2 numbers. If any of the number selection targets tonight match one of your numbers, Adam will give 80 quid to a charity of your choice.
All right, cool.
So I've already got my guess in.
Okay, we'll start with you then, Dave. Go for it. Give him 2 three-digit numbers, please, between 1 and 1 and 999.
Okay. 237 and 539.
Good choices there. You can tell that's the quality choices, those, aren't they?
Yeah, I've been working on that.
Yeah. So, Gabriel, yours?
I'll say 591, which is probably not as good, and 350.
Amateur guesses, those, aren't they? Really? Graham?
654 and 321.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Ted Rogers. Going back a bit, Dave. They probably don't even know what I mean by the saying Ted Rogers.
I remember it.
So let me see. We'll go for 975 and 197.
So Paul hoping for 4 large.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and with that out of the way, let's go into the stat of the day.
Hey.
So this one is about closing out a game. So if you're going into the last numbers game and you're leading by less than 10, what do you think you'd pick?
Leading by less than 10.
Yeah,
less than 10.
If you back yourself on one of the more esoteric variants, you'd pick that in an attempt to be.
It depends who you're playing, but you'd think if it's just your choice, you would pick your strongest.
In that case, normally I would pick 6 small, but I think it depends on your opponent, really.
Exactly. Yeah, your biggest weapon, I suppose. You'd pick your biggest weapon, maybe.
Well, the stats say 6 small is the correct answer.
All right.
Because 9 people have picked 6 small, and 8 of them ended up winning the game overall.
Hey. 6 small can sort of, can put the willies up. Certain people can't. Some people don't like it, so it can be, it's like saying 4 large to me. It'd be like, yeah, okay, I can do some of them, but you'd sort of maybe back the other guy.
Yeah, 4 large has happened 6 times, but that's more of a coin flip. Only 3 of them won the game.
Okay.
The straight bat of 1 large or 2 large, I've lumped them together. That's happened 13 times. 9 times they've won the game. And I can't give you the stats for 3 large because it's never happened.
It's never happened. So no one plays 3 large when it comes down to the crunch then?
Not if they're leading by less than 10.
Right.
Everyone who's picked 3 large has either been losing by a lot and absolutely needs a 10 points. Or there was, I think, one case where someone was up by 19 and picked 3 large. But it paid off.
Yeah, exactly. I suppose 3 large would be the least common of the selections, would it be?
Yeah, it's the least common overall.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you very much.
People in the chat are also, we don't need to go and do this as well, but some people are now guessing what letter will come out first. And I've just had a look in the... I have access to the server. I can see this. I know what letters are at the top of the consonant and vowel pile today.
Adam, a quid letter,
but
is
I won't tell you what they are.
I think it should be a quid letter.
So it's another V.
We'll see. It might not be.
Right, so what are we competing with tonight? What else is that? I know there's football on, isn't there? There's
Europa League.
Mickey Mouse League. Is there Bake Off or is that just Tuesdays?
Just Tuesday.
Just Tuesdays, okay. So
I wish I'd watched that.
some of the Bake Off people in. All right. Okay, right, we'll crack on if everyone's ready. So Gabriel, Dave, both ready?
Yep.
Cool. Gabriel.
Could I have a CV7, please?
And indeed. And they are RIT, IN, A, and S.
Could I have a vowel, please?
Is it U?
And another vowel, please.
And a final. A final U. Best of luck. Gabriel.
I've already been beaten for that. Only 6.
Okay, Dave.
I've got a slightly risky 7.
Okay, your 6, please, Gabriel.
Trains.
Okay, Dave.
Uranist.
Uranist. Uranist. U-A-R-A-N, yeah?
U-R-A-N-I-S-T, yeah.
Steve,
I think so.
Can you be a Uranist?
Uranist. U-R-A-N-I-S-T. That's the O. Unfortunately, it's capitalized.
Oh, boom.
Oh, so it's to do with Uranus then, okay.
It's someone who advocates the literary merits of the sonnet à Uranie by Voiture.
Well, I knew that, obviously. Oh, well.
What could you have had?
Highbrow one.
No.
Could they have had then?
Well, let's see. Yep, Philip in chat has spotted a Sirtuin 7. And I do mean Sirtuin 7. Because Sirtuin is a type of protein involved in regulating cellular processes, including the aging and death of cells and their resistance to stress.
Okay, right done. Not an easy selection. That was the max then, I'm assuming. Then,
Yeah,
yes.
that was the
It's unusual to see that selection with the 2 U's, isn't it, at the end?
Hoping for an E, and then you could have
Yeah.
Ruinates.
Or something, something, urinates or something, but the 2 U's just didn't really help much there. All right, so unlucky Dave. Dave, it's round 2, your letters, please.
Okay, I'll start with 2 consonants and 3 vowels, please.
2 and 3, okay. D, G, I, E, and I.
Consonant.
Is a P.
Another consonant,
There's an M,
a vowel,
A.
and another vowel.
Okay, and a final E. Best of luck. Okay, so Dave.
7.
Okay, Gabriel.
I'll have to try a 7 then.
Okay, yours, please, Dave.
This might be dodgy again. Medigap.
Okay, Gabriel.
Pegamid, or I don't know if it's pegamoid.
Pegamid. Pegamid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I know pegamoid is it?
Cross my mind,
What you were
Pegamid.
thinking of. Unfortunately, pegamid is not coming up. The closest I can find is pegamoid and pegacid.
It's Pegacid. That's probably what you're confusing it with. Yeah, it's Pegamoid and Pegacid. Unlucky.
Medigap, however, is fine, and it is in fact the only 7 available.
Medigap. Remind us of the old
Mid-game
definition for that.
So it's from the US. It's any of the forms of US private health insurance which pays for medical services additional to those covered by government health insurance plans.
You'd always think that those sorts of things, was it duty care, another one, you'd think they'd be capitalized. You'd think they'd be things, kind of proper nouns.
Yeah, well, it's from Medi plus Gap after Medicare. So
so Medicare is capitalized. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Medicare is capitalized, but this is sort of a phenomenon attached to it.
Right. Okay. I see. Right. Okay. So 7 points to 6. Gabriel, it's round 3. It's your numbers.
Too large, please.
Too large, yes. Okay, your 4 smalls are 1 and 10, 10 and 6. And your larges are 100 and the 25. Your target is 238. Best of luck. So, Gabriel, 238.
I have it, but it's very poorly written down.
Okay, Dave.
I think I've got 239 not written down.
Okay, Gabriel, we'll try you first then.
Okay, 25 minus 1 is 24. And then 10 divided by 10 is another 1. Take that off for 23. Then 23 times 6, I hope, is 138.
It is.
And then you have 100 and you're there.
Well done.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, good solve that. Very good solve. Stephen?
Yep, that looks like the way chat did it.
Okay. Very good solve indeed. Didn't see that myself now. I was struggling. Were there any other ways that could be done?
Well, there were 5 general solutions. There is a silly one.
Go on, give us the silly one.
Okay, 100 minus 1 is 99. Times the 10 and the 6.
Times the
Or
10.
5, 9, 40.
Times 6 is what? 5, 9, 40.
Then add 10
Add 10 for 5, 9, 50.
and divide by 25.
And over 25. Perfect. 38, very good indeed. That was silly, but good. Now, let's try a different marker. Just see if that one's any better. Yeah, that's better. Helping Miles with his homework on this earlier. Cat sat on the mat and stuff like that. It's funny when the rat sat on the cat. He thought that was hilarious. So, 16 points to 7 is round 4, and that's Dave, your letters, please.
Okay, 3 consonants and 2 vowels, please.
Okay. S, T, and C. E, and A.
Consonant,
L,
vowel,
E,
another vowel,
It's an O.
And a consonant.
And the final L. 30 seconds. Okay, so Dave.
I'll go for an 8.
Okay, Gabriel.
I will also try an 8.
Okay, yours please, Dave.
Locatees.
Okay, Gabriel.
You know what? For fun, I will declare the same.
Okay, cheese. Nothing wrong with that, Stephen?
Yep, locatees is absolutely fine.
Do I have a collates as well?
Yeah, collates is also in.
Oh, yeah.
As well.
There was one other 8, oscillate.
Oscillate. Okay, not oscillate, oscillate.
Oscillate. It's the adjective to do with ocellus, which is another term for simple eye.
What is simple eye?
Simple eye, here's the rabbit hole. A small eye of an insect or other arthropod which only has one lens. So not a compound eye.
Okay. Well, very good. Live and learn. Okay, it's round 5, which is Gabriel. Your next letters, please.
CV7, please.
Sure. They are RONUSAR.
Vowel, please.
As in I.
And a consonant, please.
And the final B. 30 seconds. Gabriel.
Only 6, and I don't think it's in.
Okay, Dave.
6.
Yours, please, Gabriel.
Saber, Sabour. I don't think it's there.
Okay, Dave.
The Bruins.
Bruins. Okay, Stephen, over to you.
Let's see. Bruins is fine. Just checking Saber.
As in labour with an S. Saber.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not coming up in Lexco either.
Didn't think so.
What was Dave's again there?
Bruins.
What does that mean? I've seen it before, but what's it mean?
Something to do with bears?
A Bruin is a bear.
A bear.
Named
Could
for
I
a
have
bear,
had,
especially
could I have had
in
unibars? Sorry.
Unibars.
I was tempted by unibars, but
Unibars is not one of the 7s available.
Barrios.
Well, the full list is Arbors, Bansuri, Barrios, and Rubians.
Barrio. The barrio is the old part of a town, isn't it? The old part of a Spanish town, I think.
Yeah, a district of a town in Spain and Spanish-speaking countries.
Okay. It's usually the sort of the historic part, isn't it, the barrio? Yeah. Okay, so 24 to 21, 3-point game as we go into round 6, which is Dave. You first go with the numbers.
okay. I'll go with 1 large, please.
Okay. Your 5 smalls are 7, 10, and 2, 8, and 6. 75 is the big one, and your target is 240. Best of luck. Okay, so Dave, 240.
Yeah.
Okay, Gabriel.
Yep.
There's my pen. Dave, how'd you do it?
6 times 8 times 10 over 2.
6 times 8 times 10 over 2. Easy peasy. Gabriel.
little bit different. I did 6/2 times 8 times 10. It's pretty much the same, but just I scrambled the numbers.
It's like a math lesson, that isn't it? Really, that. No, you
Yeah,
can
commutative.
Mm-hmm. So, Stephen.
No one in chat has used the 75.
Yeah.
LNAFP.
Yeah.
Good.
There were,
Can you put it up?
there were 13 solutions that don't use the 75.
It was easier not to than to use it, wasn't it? Really?
Yeah. You get your 24 and times it by 10.
I was
Yeah,
trying to
I
get
mean-
a /7, but I couldn't get the
It was-
116.
There are 59 solutions in total. I think it's usually 13
Yeah,
do
13
use, or don't use the 75.
Yeah, 13 don't use a 75. I think the easiest 75 one is 6/2 times 75, add 8, add 7. But yeah, it's easier not to use it.
Gabriel, that's a nasty old cough you have with yourself tonight.
Yeah, I think the problem is it brings up when I'm nervous.
Right.
I'm seeing an asthma nurse today, actually.
You need to be Steve Davis, then have your glass of water beside you, sips of water.
Hmm.
So anyway, we'll take a short break there. 3-point game. How are the chat doing, Steve? Stephen, I should say. I'm calling you Steve Davis now, Stephen.
Yeah, the chat's still talking about that last numbers game.
Uh-huh. Okay, so Dave, yourself and Susie have not been well. You've both caught the COVID recently.
We did, yes, yeah.
How was that for you?
I think Susie got it slightly worse than me, but it became obvious one day a few weeks ago when we were both coughing all day. I said, I think we should probably get a PCR test. We've both taken 2 lateral flow tests within the previous few days and they come up negative.
Mm-hmm.
We went and got a PCR and the result came back really quickly. We got the test at like midday and the results came through in the early hours of the morning saying positive. So
Don't those we don't really use those lateral flow tests here, but well, I think they do, but it's just you can just go in and buy them yourself. But there's no real sort of credence given to them here. But they seem to be very finicky when it comes to the day that you test on. They only work on day 5 or something like that.
yeah, well, as an experiment, I did use the lateral flow test after having the positive result. Somebody said to me, somebody who I'd seen a few days before said, have you tried the lateral flow test again, just to see if it comes up positive? And it did. This is when it was like coughing and spluttering and obviously had it. And the PCR test had come through positive.
Yeah.
So
It has to be very sort of visceral before the lateral flow test will pick it up then.
It seems that, but it did pick it up very, because you're supposed to leave them half an hour to see if you get a result. And when I did it, when it was obviously already positive, it came up within seconds. The positive line came up before the line that says it's a valid test. So.
And compared to, we've all had bad flus and stuff before. How did it compare to anything you had before?
I wasn't all that ill, but it's weird losing your sense of smell. It's that's never happened before.
Food's not the same, drink's not the same. It's just that life's just a bit sort of tasteless, isn't it? Really?
Well, yeah. We did both lose our appetites a bit. It was you sort of eat a bit and just think, well, that'll do.
What's the point? Yeah, what's the point?
Yeah.
It's not fun. So what did you do? Did you just barricaded yourselves in, got the shopping in, and
Pretty much, yeah. We got a shopping delivery and then just sat it out really for a couple of weeks. Yeah.
And are you feeling better yet, or still hanging around, or?
Susie still seems to be coughing a bit and feeling a bit chesty, but I seem to be pretty much all right now, really. Just, now and again you'll get the occasional bit of like lethargy and stuff like that, but it's generally don't feel bad, really.
Okay.
So fingers crossed, I'll stay that way.
Yeah, exactly. No, just worrying about Gabriel there. Gabriel, you're not worried yourself. It's nothing to do with COVID or anything. Then your cough.
I've had the persistent cough for months. I don't think it's COVID. I haven't got any.
If it's a new persistent cough, but if it's an old persistent cough, it's not the same thing.
No, it's old. I'm a years and years asthmatic, unfortunately.
People used to cough all the time, and no one paid them a slight bit of attention. But now someone coughs, and the whole, the whole tube station will turn around and look at you.
It's a bit of a different cough as well. It's an odd one. It's I felt like when we were both coughing, I thought this isn't a normal cough. It's just something a little bit weird about it. So, yeah.
What, chesty or sort of high in the throat?
More high in the throat, but not,
right.
And just sort of sudden. Like it'll come from nowhere. You'll be sitting there and suddenly coughing.
Oh, like
unexpectedly, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not even you're not taking a backswing. It's just a sort of little cough.
They're pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm not sure. I mean, we thought we were exposed to it right at the very start of it, and my son had his birthday. He's a leap baby, and we had this was pre lockdowns. It was February 29th, 2020.
Just pre-lockdown, yeah.
And we had a big party for everyone. You know, it was Miles' third birthday, I think, or fourth birthday, I should say. And we had the whole families and everything. And one of Miles' friends had a cough. Another relative had a cough, and it was people were only starting to talk about it just then. But we were pretty convinced that we were exposed to it because the little girl had a really, really bad cough. And kids growing up coughing over everything. Like there was no to elbows or any of that stuff. It was just can I have another sandwich? So it's but it's such a long time, Dave. I mean, look, we're 4 series. We've 4 series of ZoomDown done.
Well, that's true, yeah, and it
shows you how long it's been.
It does, yeah.
Life has sort of changed. I mean, has it changed? Had it changed yourself and Susie's life up till now?
Well, yes and no, really. It's just not very much. I mean, not that much, really. I mean, we don't go out as much as we used to. Yeah. It's funny you said about the leap baby thing, because the last time we went out really to a big party was to a wedding where she'd asked him to marry her. So they had the wedding they had the wedding on the leap day.
Pop the question, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. But they did it in the wrong order. She popped the question first, and then they had the wedding on the leap day.
Okay.
But that was the last big party before everything kind of shut down.
Yeah. It just seems such a long time ago now. It's hard when people ask me about dates, and my dates have gone to pot because it's like you've sort of like a big gap. You've a kind of a 1.5 year gap where you didn't really do much and you didn't meet up with people.
Yeah,
it was hard.
Times it's stretched and twisted. It's the things that seem ages ago turn out to be recently. And
but it's hard getting the year. What year was that? 2019 or was that 2020? I can't even remember what. So, it's hard as you get older. It's hard enough doing that stuff anyway. But then COVID to factor in. But anyway, glad to hear you're better now, and we'll be getting to some co-events maybe next year. Have you planned anything for this year? What's on Braintree? Is it this year?
Well, I don't know. Well, we've planned. We've got Galway booked in for next year.
Good man. Nice one.
Yeah.
That's
and Blackpool was fun. What's been done since then? Another one.
Bugger all.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Even Blackpool just seems like a blink ago, doesn't it? And it's you sort of look out at the night and it's pitch black at 5 o'clock now, and you're like, it seems.
Oh yeah, that was summer, wasn't it? Away. Yeah.
Anyway, right, we'll chat to you later on, and we'll chat more. But thanks for that. So 3-point game, round 7. It's Gabriel. Your letters, please.
Do I have another CV7, please?
Okay. Y-O-P, U-N, A, and N.
Oh dear. A vowel, please.
E.
And a consonant, please.
Okay, and a final T. Best of luck. Gabriel.
7.
Okay, Dave.
7.
Yours, please, Gabriel.
Water pen.
Also pen, yes.
Same.
Good old app 2 words there.
Yeah.
So, yo punani, Stephen.
Yeah.
The wrong vowel came out from there, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, also pen's fine for 7. There were 2 other 7s available. Peanutty, word plus Y equals word. And tonneau.
Tonneau, right, very nice. I like tonneau, that's nice. But peanutty, like nutty is 2 T's. Peanutty should be 2 T's.
Yeah, but peanut's not a nut.
Now you see, it turns out that both spellings are valid.
Right.
It's the head entry is with 2 T's, but you can also have it with 1.
Right. Proper order. I'll allow that 7 then. Just. Just allow it.
The 7 was the best. Sorry, I don't see the
Yeah.
words on my screen.
Yeah, 7 was the max.
7 was the max. Okay. Yeah, you have to. We don't get the maxes listed. He does that. That's for the stream, so we have to pay attention. Right. Round 8 is Dave. Your letters, please.
Okay, I'll start with 3 consonants and 2 vowels, please.
Okay. D, C, S, E, and E.
Another consonant and a vowel.
S and I.
And a vowel
It's another E.
and a consonant.
And a final R. Best of luck. Dave.
I'll go for an 8.
Okay, Gabriel.
I will also try an 8.
Okay, yours, please, Dave.
Disguise.
Discries. Okay.
I will also try disguise.
Discries. Stephen.
Yep. Disguise is in. It is absolutely fine.
Define it for us there.
Let's see. So to descry, I'll just bring it up, is to catch sight of. So it's a present tense of to descry.
To descry. Origin Middle English. Descrier. Okay.
And was that
Descries. I'm assuming that was the max then, or were there?
Yeah, there wasn't a 9 there.
There wasn't.
There were, however, 3 other 8s.
Mm-hmm.
There were decisors, recessed, and seceders.
And seceders. Whoa. Secedes, yes. So that's S-E-C-E-D, yes, seceders. Very nice words. Some lovely, beautiful words there. Well done. Good 8 points. And it's round 9, which is Gabriel. Your numbers, please.
Last one potentially ever. Too large, please.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's your final numbers pick of your prelims. That's it. So your 4 smalls are 4 and 3, 10 and 4, and you have 125. And your target is 354. Rings a bell. Okay, so Gabriel, 354.
Yes, but it took far longer than it should have done.
Okay, Dave.
354.
Okay, your way, please, Gabriel.
25 times 10 plus 100 plus 4.
Plus 100 plus 4. Yeah, Dave.
Oh, I did 100 plus 10 plus 4 plus 4.
100 plus 10 plus 4 plus 4.
118
Times 3.
And times 3. There we go. Nice and simple. Plenty of ways for that one, Stephen. 14 25s and out of 4.
Yeah, pretty much everything in chat is some variant of one of those.
Cool. Nice, handy 10 points. So 59 56, and it's round 10. Dave, your number, or your letters, I should say.
3 consonants, 2 vowels, please.
Sure. R, C, T, A, and O.
Consonant, vowel.
W, E.
Vowel, consonant.
A, and a final K. Best of luck. Dave.
6.
Okay, Gabriel.
Only 5.
Which is
Tweak.
tweak, and you're 6, Dave.
I'm hoping tacker is a word.
Attacker. Can you be
They-
attacker, Stephen?
I'll just look it up. Yeah, tacker is fine.
What does it mean? Just someone who tacks?
Um,
To tack on? To tack? What?
It is.
Tacker honor?
It's directed me to the entry for tack, which is very large.
Yeah, so just tack. But what?
Um,
No example sentences or anything like that.
Yeah.
Tacker. What would you?
Okay,
How would you use
so-
it, Dave?
so instead of using poisonous glue, you could nail it on or use a tacker.
Ah, okay, right, yeah, yes. Okay, it's one of those you don't delve too far into, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So there was more available.
Okay, yeah. What could
But
they?
there are 2 7s. There's oatcake and there's twocker.
And
Twocker.
twocker or
Steals cars.
Twocker.
Someone who steals a car.
Yeah, it's a car thief, especially one who steals for the purpose of joyriding.
Taking without
that's
consent.
British slang. Yeah, I see. I've never heard that word in my life. Twocker.
Means taking without consent. So it's-
Yeah, so it's this one here.
Okay. All right. So 59 to 62. It's round 11, and that's Gabriel.
CV7, please.
Sure. WESITEG.
A vowel, please.
A.
And a consonant, please.
And the final L. Best of luck. Gabriel.
7.
Okay, Dave.
7 for me as well.
Yours, please, Gabriel.
Ligates.
Okay, yeah, Dave.
Yeah, same.
Ligates.
You see that there? Yeah.
Yeah, nothing wrong with ligates.
Can you legatize, Stephen?
No, you cannot legatize.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, chat have spotted both 8s available. There's elegiast and Wigelers.
What's the second one? What's the second one there?
A Wigeler is an Asian flowering shrub of the honeysuckle family.
Oh. And it rhymes with Nigella. If you're looking for a rhyme for Nigella, there you go. There's one. There's not many else. Okay, well, you live and learn. Okay, well done. Anyone who got those 8s, it's round 12 now, and that's Dave. Final letters.
Okay, 3 consonants, 2 vowels, please. Start.
Okay. R, N, and D, E, and A.
Consonant,
J,
vowel,
U,
consonant,
X,
bloody hell, consonant.
and the final B. Best of luck. So, Dave.
I'll try a 7.
Okay, Gabriel.
I'll stick with a 6.
Which is
Adjure.
adjure. Yes, Dave, you're 7.
Exurban.
Exurban.
Possibly.
Exurban.
Exurban means relating to or denoting a prosperous area beyond a city's suburbs.
Well done. You get one of those for that. That's great. I thought that would be hyphen central all day now.
I had unbared, although I don't think I could have had that one.
Yeah, if I had to risk, that would have been my.
No, the only other 7 was abjured.
Abjured. ABJ.
Yeah.
Okay. Unlucky there. That was okay. Well done, Dave. Great word. So, what are we? 10-point game going into round 13. Gabriel, final letters.
CV7, please.
CV7. D-I-S-E-M-O and T.
A vowel, please.
E.
And another vowel, please.
And the final E. Best of luck. Gabriel.
Only 7.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, 7.
Yours, please, Gabriel.
Demotes.
Dave.
Yeah, demotes there.
Demotes. Yeah. I see you had what I would have maybe been thinking of risking.
That's tempted.
Can you be a demotee, Stephen?
Well, it says here the max was 7, so no.
Okay, there's no hard and fast rule for those double E words, is there really?
Yeah, if Gabriel had gone for demotee, so would I.
But I had to, yeah.
Yeah, well, the full list of 7s was demotes, mitosed, modiste, moisted, timesed, and toe-side.
Hoping for an A.
What was the second one you said there? Motiste?
Modiste.
Oh, modiste. Sorry, modiste. I thought you said motiste. Right, modiste. Okay, so 10-point gap remains, and it's final numbers. Dave.
I'll have one large number, please.
Okay. 5 smalls are 1, 6, 7, 3, and 2. Quite small. And your target, or your large one is 75, and your target is 428. Best of luck. So, Dave, 428.
Yeah, 428.
And Gabriel?
Yes, but it's not written down.
We'll go to you then.
75 minus 3 is 72. And then times that by 6, I think, is 432.
Yeah.
And then 7 minus 2 minus 1 is 4, and take that off.
428. Yeah. Dave?
Similar. 75 minus 3 minus 1 is 71.
Yeah. 71.
Times 6.
426.
And add 2.
That's the way I did it. Mind that cough now, Gabriel. It's getting worse. Okay. Now, so we have a 10-point gap. You know what that means, Gabriel?
Yep.
You need this one. So we could have 2 conundrums tonight, Graham. Assume we have a spare. Do we?
I wrote down a set of spares we have for exactly this eventuality.
Grand. Okay, that's okay. Well, that's cool. So anyway, we might not need it. So anyway, fingers on the buzzers, lads. The very, very best of luck to the both of you as we reveal today's crucial ZoomDown conundrum. Gabriel.
Oh, no. Sorry, I thought it was reiterate, but there's 2 ends. It can't be that.
Sorry, rest of the time to Dave. Dave.
Entertain.
Let me entertain you. It sure is. Entertain.
Good game, Gabriel. I thought you had me.
Played.
No, your letter game was much better than mine. I know what I need to practice.
Well played, Dave, and well played, Gabriel. So unlucky there with the conundrum, but that was a very good game. A few lead changes in that. So maybe Stephen can tell us what you finished on. 83 points.
Yeah, he finishes on 3 wins and 376 points.
Okay.
That slots him neatly into 5th.
Into 5th seed. Okay. So that most
I have to
people
apologise for ruining your Tetrachampdom thing there, Gabriel.
No, don't be.
Tetra thief, Dave. You Tetra thief.
Yeah, Tetra thief. That should be a new word.
So most people have. I think everyone's qualified on 3 wins before, Stephen, haven't they? So 3 wins has been enough.
It wasn't enough last series.
Was it not?
And I don't know if it will be this one because we've had quite a few already.
Mm-hmm.
Well, last series, the 9th seed was Shireen, and she was on 3 wins and 315.
Okay, yeah.
So
right,
it
okay,
should still be all right.
I won't hold my breath, but well done,
I'd
Dave.
say your chances are pretty good. I would. So, but I hope you've enjoyed it. That's the main
No,
thing.
it's been fabulous. Hopefully it'll be good preparation because I actually had my audition for the show today.
Did you?
Yes.
Brilliant.
And
I don't know. I'll find out within the next couple of weeks. Although hopefully I've done enough to at least get one look in.
how did they? What was the sort of feedback? How did you feel straight afterwards? Because I mean, you're in the best position to know how you did.
Yeah. I felt okay. The person who I was talking to was very optimistic. She said I'd done well enough, but I missed the 9 because I
Don't tell us what they are. You're not allowed to reveal what the
okay.
auditions
I'll
are.
be very surprised if you don't get on. I think you're definitely good enough, easily.
Not completely, but I mean,
Better than
it's
90%
still easy to mess it up,
people.
Dave. It's still easy to mess it up. I mean, good players can mess an audition up, but
I mean, this series alone has had loads of great players who perhaps should have and could have become locked champs, but
Exactly.
with the matchups.
exactly. But no, but anyone thinking of doing that, never reveal your audition because they don't want to have to keep changing them all the time. They want to be able to reuse it as long as possible. So
Fine, fair enough. Not
they
a
always
word.
ask. So how did your sister enjoy that game? Did she enjoy it?
She left after about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay, right. That says enough,
I think she
doesn't it?
just
Yeah.
literally wanted to see how it works, and that.
It's not as good as Spectator's Board as I thought. This sitting beside
No,
someone
it's
playing
not.
computer.
And it's a shame because this is the best she's going to get now that Countdown no longer allows audiences.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
And that's forever. The no
I think
audience.
because of
I think
budget-
you're allowed 1 or 2, Dave. You're allowed 1 or 2 with you. I think.
I think it'd be a shame if they don't bring audiences back. It's
Yeah, they just don't think they need them. But anyway, so Gabriel, that's you done. So we will see you We will probably see you in December. I would be surprised if we didn't. Now I have to say, I think that should be enough. Your points total alone should get you across the line. Obviously, we can't promise you, but
Of course not.
I think that should definitely be enough. But anyway, we will say
Can I play
cheers
and
to you.
watch?
We will say cheers. Yes, of course you can. You can stick around, or you can go and watch on YouTube. That's up to you. But we will bring in.
Well, I might do that actually. I have the Bake Off to catch up on. Thank
there
you,
you go.
everyone. It's been really
Well,
good.
no spoilers.
It's been a pleasure. So
Yeah,
Best
nice to
of
meet you,
luck.
Gabriel. Cheers.
Thank you. Good luck, Dave. And
Thanks very much.
Who's playing next? Is it Susie?
well, we will
playing
tell that it's Dave's lovely wife. It's Susie.
next? Sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. But anyway, thanks everyone. Ta.
Cheers.
Right.
Bye
Spoilers.
bye. Susie, do we have you? Is she here? Do we have her?
we have me. Hang on.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Did you enjoy watching your fellow there play? There was that good.
Yeah, I thought he might do well. Yeah, that was good. Really good game.
How did you get on in that
Gabriel,
game?
though. Yeah, what a shame.
How did you get on in that one?
Yeah, not bad.
Mhm.
Not bad.
Okay.
Missed
Not
a
give much
couple
away.
of things, but yeah.
But you're
I
going to
got
stick.
ready gap. I was
You're going to
pleased
stick
with
it to
that.
him now, are you? Hopefully, you're going to stick it to him.
Well, we'll see. Every now and again, I beat him. So
So this is a rare beast. This is a prelim rematch. We haven't really had many of these. I can think of. Well, no, it wasn't even a prelim because Elliot played Dan, but that was in one of those was prelim and one of those was quarterfinals, I think. So, but we haven't had many repeat matchups. So you hopefully get a bit of revenge on him now.
well,
Going over to check the dictionary there, a few last
it's,
bit of
it's
last
so
minute
rare
revision.
that we play each other, you know.
I know that, yeah. But I don't know what he's doing. Making a cup of tea or something, is he?
No. My pen was starting to give out during that game, so I'm just trying to get the selection of pens. So I've got at least one that works.
Dave, Can you click the ready button in your interface?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Susie, you have your link now, Susie? You do, yes.
I have, yes, and I've clicked ready and I've done all the stuff that I meant to do, I think.
Cool. How are the chat, Stephen?
Chat are looking fine. Let's see.
Miners yet? No.
No. Taz said that she was rebuked for telling her conundrum on the Facebook group.
Which Taz?
Taz Rana.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, was she? Did she rebuked her and where?
I think it was the Facebook group.
Okay,
Well,
right. Yeah,
I'm assuming by context it was on the group.
I think there was sort of stories of people previously having sort of shared their audition in full, really, and I don't think the Countdown team took too kindly to that, because then they have to go and change it up again, then, don't they? So
Yeah,
new conundrums.
They probably changed. They have like certain blocks. That I know that when I auditioned, Tom Schaefer Cook auditioned around the same time. We compared notes. He had the same audition.
But you did that privately, see, that's all right.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
They just have a set of set rounds, and they change them occasionally. But
yeah, I think so. Yeah, exactly. But
Susie,
Yes.
Adam asks, could you make 2 numbers guesses for the numbers guessing game?
Oh, yes, I made them earlier,
Oh,
actually.
fantastic.
I wrote them down on this piece of paper. I went 484 and 101.
Adam is jotting those down as we speak. I'm sure.
Thanks, Adam.
sorry, just cover me a second there, guys. Just a bit of admin.
Okay, so to fill time, I'll just note that 484 is 22 squared, and
Yeah.
101 is the smallest 3-digit prime.
Well, there you go.
So good
I
choice.
obviously knew there was something
Yeah,
special
yeah,
about those
nice
numbers,
numbers.
Stephen.
Squares and the cubes and the powers seem to be popular. I know I went for a power of 2 and found that Stephen had already had it.
Yeah. I've already claimed 512.
Too clever by half, you lot. That's it. You see, everyone's had the same idea. Right, but anyway, if we're both ready, we will crack on then.
Oh, good luck, Dave.
Now, good luck to you too.
So, Dave, your letters, please. Round 1, take it away.
Okay, I'll start with 3. I keep nearly saying 3 large. 3 consonants, 2 vowels, please.
No one's ever picked 3 large round 1 before. Anyway,
Have
so
they?
J, P, F, I, and O.
Consonant,
T,
vowel,
U,
consonant,
N,
and a vowel.
and the final E. Best of luck. So, Dave.
7.
Susie,
6.
which is?
Point, or point with an E on the end.
Want your French. That's okay. We accept French. That's fine. And yours, Dave?
Something I'm never going to eat. Poutine.
Poutine.
yeah.
That's the more French Canadian, that isn't it? Yes. Or is it just
That's disgusting.
Poutine, Stephen?
Yep, poutine was the only 7 there. So that's a good spot.
Right. So all the French. So, round 2. Susie, your letters, please.
Can I have 1 vowel and 4 consonants, please?
Well, that's unusual.
Well, you
Little
know.
vowel on its own here.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit.
E, L, N, C, and R.
2 vowels, please.
O and E.
A consonant
N.
and a vowel, please.
And the final E.
Ooh.
Look. Susie.
6.
Okay, Dave.
6.
Yours, please, Susie.
Cloner.
Cloner, yes, Dave.
Creole.
King Creole.
Not that Creole. That's got a capital C.
Yes.
I think it might have a capital C anyway, does it?
I hope not.
It does not have a capital C. Well, it's listed without a capital C, so that's good enough for our purposes.
They're both valid, those, yes? Both valid?
Yeah, both of them are valid.
Could you have reclone?
No, you cannot have reclone.
Phew.
Yeah, that could.
We were all wondering. I'm that guy who asked those questions.
Yeah,
so
thank
we were
you.
all wondering it.
Well, I suppose you could reclone something, because if you just clone it and then clone it again,
Sounds
but it's not
valid, yeah.
listed.
but the dictionary does not recognise that yet. So the full list of 6 is available were cloner, cornel, crenel, creole, and encore.
And no Connor. You can't be a Connor.
I think it's just con artist.
Yeah, you can't be a Connor. Okay.
Con man, con woman. Yeah.
Connery. Okay. Round 3 is going to be Dave. Your numbers, please.
I'll go with 1 large, please.
Sure. Your 5 smalls are 8 and 2, 5, 10, and 4. 25 is the big one. And your target is 9, 5, 8. 30 seconds. So, Dave. 958.
958.
Susie.
958.
Okay, your way, please, Dave.
4 times 10 is 40.
Yeah.
Minus 2, 38.
Yeah.
Times 25.
Is 950.
Plus 8.
And the 8. Yeah. Susie.
Yeah, exactly the same way.
I got the feeling you got that before me.
I don't know where you can see that. Can
That's
you
it.
see
Yeah,
it?
that's perfect.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Good few ways to do that one, Steve. Can't see any way without the 25, but no, probably not possible.
It looks like you have to use a 25.
Okay. All right. Cool. So 23 to 16, round 4 is Susie's letters, please.
Can I have my 1 vowel and 4 consonants,
You
please?
can. This loner little vowel on its own here, all lonely. A U, and then it's R, D, D, and L.
2 vowels, please.
I and E.
Another vowel.
Is an A.
And another consonant, please.
And a final M. 30 seconds. Okay, Susie. How'd you get on?
7.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, 7.
Yours, please, Susie.
Muddier.
Muddier. Yes.
Yeah,
Dave.
same.
Muddier. Got your wellies on. That would have been mine, Stephen. I'm sure there's probably a weird 8 or something in there, but not seeing it.
No, just a bunch of 7s.
Okay.
So the full list is admired, drumly, merdle, mardled, maudled, murled, middler, muddier, muddler, and murled.
Drumly.
Drumly, that's the one I looked up. So drumly is Scottish and Northern English. So of water or other liquid, turbid or not clear, or discoloured with matter in suspension, murky, muddy.
Does drum have a different meaning in Scottish then? Is that it kind of, is that what drum means, murky or something, does it?
I couldn't say. To say origin, perhaps a variant of drubbly.
See, alcohol is a
Drum.
big part in the etymology of Scottish words, doesn't it? It's people misheard and said at the pub and said on a weeknight and things like that. And
Drum's in a lot of Scottish place names.
drum, yeah.
Yeah, Drum na Drocket means bridge end, the end
And
of the bridge.
same in
Drum
Ireland
means
as well.
end
Yeah.
in Scottish, I think.
Yeah, it would be the same in Ireland. There'd be lots of drums. Cool. Okay, so 30 to 23 then, and it's round 5 then, which is Dave's letters.
Okay, I'll go 3 consonants, 2 vowels, please.
Okay. C, W, S, yuck. E, O.
Consonant vowel.
N and A.
Vowel
E.
and a consonant.
And a final V. And that's zoomed down. Sorry, one sec.
This doesn't happen on countdown. Where's he gone?
And I come zooming back. Okay, so how'd you get on?
6.
6, Susie.
Yeah, 6 here too.
Yours, please, Dave.
Weaves.
Weaves, yes, Susie.
Covens.
Covens, very appropriate.
No.
No, I mean this time of year, not that you're a witch. No. See, they're always twisting things, Dave, aren't they? That's why we get in trouble. You wake up in the morning, you're in trouble because they had a bad dream about you. Like, what did I do in your dream now? So,
She found a 6. Burn her.
who are you are so wise as to the ways of witches? So what could they have had, Stephen?
Yeah, 6 was the max.
Canoes?
You could have Aesenes, canoes, covens, encase, oceans, seance, Venus, Venos, and weaves.
And weaves. Venos, Venoes.
Venose.
OSE. What's that mean?
So it means of relating to or having veins.
Ah, okay, Venus. Okay. This makes me think of wine, really. Okay. Round 6 is Susie. Your first go with the numbers, please.
Oh, okay. I'll just go 2 large, please.
2 large. Okay. Your 4 smalls are 2 and 4, 6 and 9. 25 and 75 are the big ones, and your target is 766. 30 seconds. Okay, so 766, Susie.
I've got 767.
Okay, Dave.
766.
Okay, go for it then.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Yeah.
Times 75.
Oh,
750.
Plus 25 minus 9.
oh dear.
Yeah.
Trying to be too clever.
Did you overcomplicate it, did you?
Yeah, just a bit.
Mhm. Happens, doesn't it? Yeah.
Or the curse of too large.
It is.
Yeah, too many options with the old 2 large, isn't there?
Yeah.
That's it. At least with a 1 large or a 4 large, you sort of know where you stand. Yeah.
I feel like my simple-mindedness has been rewarded there.
Sometimes, Dave, that's just the best way to do it, is just get close and see what you've got left. Yeah. So, Stephen, any other interesting ways for that one?
Let's see. Chat went that way, but there is a silly way.
Go on.
Right. And when I say silly, this is a good one. 25 minus 2 is 23. times 75
75. Go on, tell me.
is well, I'm going to have to work this out.
1865.
1825.
Oh, right.
Isn't it?
No,
No, it's not. It's
no, it's 1725.
1865.
yeah. Ignore me.
Was it?
So
Okay.
times 4,
Okay.
or 6,900,
Oh, that's right. Sure then. Yeah.
minus 6 for 6894, then divide by 9.
And
Oh,
divide.
wow.
Beautiful. Yeah, if I had 20 minutes in the countdowners chat, that's the kind of solution that you'd like. You like those ones when everyone else has taken the easy solutions and you have to look for those ones. So they are good. I mean, I like those. Dave, you used to sort of take part in those. You don't really do that anymore, the countdowners.
Who, me?
Sums.
I do. I sometimes try and if I can get in soon enough before you have to get really complicated.
It's got really complicated. It's got really competitive so far as well. You have to remember. Okay, it's a minute to 10. Quickly get on Facebook. It's a minute to 1. Get on Facebook. It's a minute to 4. They are. If you're not there, exactly
just now and again, I've got 10 minutes in, and they still haven't gone the way I've gone. So that's always quite satisfying. And the odd occasion that happens,
I like to
think
think
if somebody's already done what I've thought of. So.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's the sort of the game of it. Is people have taken all the good solutions, and you have to find that other one that no one's done yet, which is it's a good exercise.
Yeah.
But you're not going to get it in 30 seconds. You need 5 minutes to do it. So, okay, cool. So, very nice. I think the biggest slash that we had on ZoomDown, Stephen, I think, was in the numberists one time where we had a slash 150. Got to 592,000 something and then divided by 150.
As you do.
That's good.
For I think it was 3866 or something like that. No one got it, obviously, but it was just one of those. Wow, I've never seen a number go so high before coming back down. So anyway, was that none of the targets were selected yet? No.
No one's won that yet.
Okay. So Susie, we were chatting to you to Dave there about you getting COVID. I can see your cough is still persistent a little bit.
Well, yeah, I'm more breathless than anything, but yeah, it's all right. We're fine now, really.
So no running yet?
No, sadly not. That'll have to wait a little while. We did a little bit of walking. We've had a little holiday in Scotland since.
Yeah, I saw that. You were staying in some place that was kind of like a tower or something.
That was beautiful. Yeah. Up in Aberdeenshire. So we've done some nice walking.
Was that Airbnb or something, or was it just a private thing?
No, it was a private rental, but it was a little bit of a treat because Dave and I had been together 10 years. Back in January, we were meant to be going away in February half term as a little bit of a celebration, but we couldn't go because of COVID. So we've rebooked it just this half term.
Well, you guys, you're good to yourselves. You guys, you get away. You do have plenty of weekends away and stuff like that.
Yeah, you've got to treat yourselves, haven't you? He deserves a treat for sticking with me for that long.
And vice versa, Susie, and vice versa.
Well, yeah, but it was.
It's a long drive up there now, isn't it? Aberdeenshire, that's a fair bit.
Well, it was. On the way up there, we stopped off at Stirling and went to a pub quiz. Went to a fantastic pub quiz and had a really good night out there.
You have a lovely accent in Stirling, don't they? A real sort of soft Scottish accent, I think.
Yeah. That was nice. But on the way back, we just wanted to get home again. So it was a nice break.
Yeah, it's been a while since, and you had a full week in that place as well. Then, so
no,
what was
it
it to
just
do around?
5 nights, but it was nice. Yeah.
That's a long time, but for a sort of a break, that is quite a long time. 5 nights.
It was good.
Could do.
Right. Yeah, it was good.
And have you booked anything for Galway? You booked any accommodation, or what are you doing, or what's the story?
Oh yeah, I think we're sharing an Airbnb with some of the people from Blackpool, and
Adam Dexter's sorted it all out, and
okay,
we'll get there. Yeah.
Do you know any details? I don't even know where you are, where he's going to be, or which side of town, or anything like that.
Oh,
so
God,
are you my side of town, or what?
We don't know which your side of town is.
Hey, west side.
West side, okay.
Yeah, we're west side.
You better ask Adam. He's in charge.
Right, we're about sort of between 5 and 10 minutes in a cab from the city centre, really. But
okay.
I mean, Galway's not
city centre. Yeah,
it's not a big place, but it's quite sort of spread out at the same time. So, but yeah, no, really looking forward to that. And I assumed COVID and all we'd be done with it by then, but it's not looking bloody promising, is it?
No,
it's going to sort of lump along and affect things, but you'll be able to do some things, I think.
We'll be able to do something. I mean, and that's half my thinking of having. If say we can't go out, then that's what I'm thinking. It's probably best having a big house party or something like that.
Sounds good.
Take our chances. I mean, sure, half of us have probably had the Rona already anyway. So But yeah, no, hopefully. I mean, it'd be nice. I mean, even just to go out for meals or something on the Friday night. But I can't imagine they'd be sort of letting a group of 30 in anywhere anymore. It's one of those. You probably have to split up, and it's not Blackpool. Blackpool, they're just like, yeah, sure, come on in. Like the place is packed anyway. But
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
there's not even room for the fire officer to get in to check how many people that you're allowed in. It was a total free for all, but it was good fun. Kind of needed it.
It was good fun. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Great weekend.
So, without naming any names, how do you think you caught the COVID then? Or what was it? Just day-to-day activities? Or
Definitely Dave's bus.
you think?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right job.
100%.
Yeah. School bus. They put the mask on when they get on the bus and take it off when you can't see them.
Yeah, enclosed spaces. You see, I still think there's a need for masks. I mean, I think I'll probably always wear a mask. I'm not a nervous type, but I can see you just see the benefit. If you're going every time I go and do the shopping, it's a mask on. Get in a cab, mask on. There's just. It's like wearing underwear. It's not exactly the most onerous thing you'll ever have to do in your life, is it?
Especially, I mean, if you only had to wear underwear while you're in the shop, it'd be no trouble at all.
No, but even in hot countries, you could be sunbathing, you have your top off. The rule is put your t-shirt on before you go into the shop,
Oh,
Yeah.
It's one of those things. It's like, well, you have to do it.
We've just been up to Scotland and everyone wears a mask there, and it's not a problem. And we just think, why aren't we doing it here still?
I think they give you guys too much personal choice. Sometimes you're better off just telling people what to do, aren't you? Rather than make sort of abdicating responsibility and leaving it up to everyone. Because if you do that,
Well, they are still telling people that. I was in London yesterday. I was seeing some friends in London, and on the tube, they got signs everywhere. You are required to wear a mask or some face covering on TfL transport, and maybe 30% of people were wearing them.
Really?
Maybe 40% if you count the people who had the mask round their neck or on their forehead or some other.
or under their nose,
Yeah.
just above on their moustache kind of thing. There, just here,
Yeah, you are required to wear a mask, but there are no consequences if you don't.
Basically.
Basically, the deal. Yeah.
It's like when they brought do you remember when they brought in the smoking ban, right? And it was I can't remember the way you had it, but here it was absolute. It was just 1 minute you could smoke in a pub, the next day you couldn't. And I think in places like Spain, they gave people the choice. They gave establishment owners the choice. So say, Dave, I had a bar and you had a bar next to each other, and I say no smoking in my bar. You could say, well, come on, you come in here. You can all come in here and smoke. So, when you give people that choice, it doesn't lead to any meaningful result.
Well, no, not really. No.
So, but that's just the way it is, I suppose. But I get England has always been sort of a champion of personal freedoms and things like that. And I understand that argument. But I think when it comes to a sort of global pandemic, there should be a little bit more sort of headmasterly instruction,
Taking the
shall we
lead,
say.
yeah.
Rather than just leaving it up to yourself. Because I think that's just abdicating responsibility, Same with it. I mean, it's the same with the COP26. They're asking people with short-term interests, like politicians who are only concerned about getting elected the next time, to look at long-term problems that won't be solved.
Well, and they're asking company directors to do the same. And company directors are only there for a couple of years, aren't they? And then they move on. So
I think like they did
while they're there.
I think like what they did with the COVID, where they basically gave it over to the scientists. I think with climate, that's kind of what they should do, and every government should be mandated to follow those, whoever gets in.
Yeah.
So
That's what we need, but
not make it political. Just make it that it's it's like law or something. It's like seatbelts. You don't have the choice of a seatbelt. You wear a seatbelt. So right. Anyway, enough politics. We don't like to bring politics into ZoomDown, but it's invaded our lives this past couple of years, I suppose. Right.
it has, but we wouldn't have ZoomDown if it wasn't for this.
Exactly.
That's true, yeah.
I don't like to make it political. I don't. But
just hoping for an overtly political 9-letter words club next round now.
So if you don't like what you get in the next round, just change the rules. That's fine. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
okay, politics over. Right. So off my soapbox now. Round 7. So Dave, it's going to be your letters, please.
Okay. I'll start with 3 consonants and 2 vowels, please.
Okay. R, M, M, E, and E.
Consonant and
C and E.
Vowel.
Another E. They're loving the E's tonight, Graham. They're coming out.
A lot of E's coming out here.
These are good.
Takes me back. And a consonant, please.
Place is swimming with E's tonight. It's an R. Best of luck. Okay, Dave.
5.
5, Susie.
I've got 6.
Okay, you're 5, Dave.
Creme.
Okay, yes.
C-R-E-M-E.
Okay, Susie.
I think there's such thing as a Mercer. Mercer.
Right, yeah.
Mercer. I've seen it as a trade name, but Stephen.
Yeah, I've got good news and good news. Creme is in, and so is Mercer.
Well done. Good spot.
Well done, very done indeed. So what is a Mercer?
A Mercer is a dealer in textile fabrics, especially silk, velvet, and other fine materials.
It's always a bit of a joke in our house that Dave never knows words to do with fabrics. So
I thought you were going to say to do with dealers.
Kept up the my distance in there. Yeah.
Fabric. So what else could they have there, Stephen? Not an easy selection at all.
Yeah, Mercer was the only 6.
Well
Well
done.
done, yeah.
Well done. Is Ecre, is that valid for a 5?
Ecre, E-C-R-E-E.
Yeah,
No.
just French. Okay.
MC.
MC, yeah, that's fine.
That's the other one I've written down, yeah.
How do you spell MC?
E-M-C-E-E.
Oh, just the one M. Okay, right. Okay, all right. So 46 to 35. It's round 8. Susie, your letters, please.
1 vowel and 4 consonants, please.
Okay. Your lone vowel is an O, and then we have S, X, H, and D.
2 vowels, please.
U and E.
Another vowel.
Another E.
Bloody hell.
And a consonant, please.
Final L. 30 seconds. Susie.
7.
Okay, Dave.
7.
Yours, please, Susie.
I'm just trying to decide which one I'm going to go for. It's not very pleasant, but I'll go for D-louse.
Okay.
Yeah, D-louse for me as well.
D-louse. Well, they say, you know, it's one of those things no one likes to talk about. But I mean, we had a note home from the kids recently saying, "Oh, there's someone in Miles's class has got head lice and all that sort of stuff." So, and we checked everyone; it was all fine. And then about a week later, me and Miles, I had to get Miles a haircut, so we went down just this local place, and he got a haircut. And I normally go to the girl that was cutting his hair, but I thought, oh well, the other guy's free, so I'll go to him. Turns out I got head lice from his comb.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got it.
You got them.
So it wasn't from the school. Wasn't from the school. From his comb and all that.
My head's itching.
I was like, why is my head so itchy? But it was like they do like clean hair, so it was like, yeah, I basically just washed my hair before going down. I shouldn't have washed my hair before going down to get a cheap haircut. So
Right, well, there you go.
Stephen, could you have had deluxes as well?
No.
Oh, right.
So
I
you
went
mean-
for the right thing then.
deluxe is just an adjective then.
Yeah, the other 7 available was ox heels.
Oh, yeah.
It's an alt spelling. It's usually O-X-H-E-A-L, but you can spell it double E. So it's stinking hellebore, formerly used to treat diseases of cattle.
Lovely.
So it literally heals an ox.
Ox heels, very good. Okay, so what are we now? Round 9. Dave, your next numbers, please.
I'll go with. I'll go 1 large.
All right, okay. You're 5
You were
small.
about to be cruel, weren't you?
Mhm. 1, 7, and 4, 8 and 7, and 75 is the large one. And your target 3, 3, 8. So, Dave, 338.
Yeah, 338.
And Susie?
Yes, 338. It's a bit scruffily written down, but it's there.
Okay, Dave, we'll go for you.
75 plus 8
Yeah.
times 4,
332
and then plus 7 minus 1.
plus 7 minus 1. Yeah, 338. Susie?
Yeah, same thing. 75 plus 8 times 4, and then 7 minus 1 for the 6.
Okay. You're embarrassed about your handwriting here, are we?
Can you see that?
There's some words.
Up a bit. Up a bit. Yeah, we see that now. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they all went that way, Stephen.
Looks like it.
Mm-hmm. Could you come down the other way? No, you couldn't. Come down with a 5.
You can do a LNAFP, but reluctantly you have to use the L. As in the last stage is subtracting 75.
Oh, you can get to 4137.
Is an honorary. Is an honorary.
I thought you meant L,
7 by 59.
as in the letter L. I thought you were turning a 7 upside down and calling it a 50.
Or the 1, yeah. Which is the L, the 7 or the 1? Okay, so 7 times 59 minus
7 times
75.
59.
Right,
Yeah.
okay. No, that doesn't count in the LNAFP stakes, I'm afraid. Okay, so what are we? 11-point game. It's round 10. And that is Susie's letters.
So one vowel,
Okay.
4 consonants.
O, N, G, L, B.
2 vowels, please.
I and E.
A consonant, please.
R.
And another consonant, please.
Okay. Final G. Susie.
7.
Okay, Dave.
I'll stick with the 7 then.
Yours, please, Susie.
Blogger.
Blogger, yes. Dave.
Ignoble.
Were you tempted?
Yes.
I would.
I
I think I would have gone for it.
Ignobler.
Stephen.
Yeah. Ignobler is specified. Under
Ooh. Unlucky.
Yeah, hard to commit, isn't it, when the points are really at stake? It's easy for me. There's no points at stake for me. It's easy to go, yeah, I'd have risked it. But when there's points...
Yeah, but then again, you had blogger, but you could also have bloggier.
Did you? I did wonder about that.
Well, if you'd gone for it, you would have got 8 points each.
Yeah, bloggy means characteristic of a blog or blogs, and bloggier is specified.
Bloggy. Oh, that's, yeah. What was I going to say? If you had a final I, could you have it reboiling?
Yeah, I think you can. But the last time I said I think you can, it turned out to not be valid.
Reboiling.
No, reboiling is in.
Reboiling is in.
Yeah, the other 8 available was gingerol.
Gingerol?
Which is a yellow oil with a pungent taste present in fresh ginger.
Huh. Okay. Very good. Ginger is one of those things I sort of don't have from year to year, but I like it. I do like a stir fry one with fresh ginger now. Cool. It's round 11 then, with 11-point gap, and it's Dave. Your letters, please.
I'll start with 3 consonants and 2 vowels, please.
Sure. Y, V, R, A, and I.
Consonant, vowel.
T and A.
Another vowel.
U.
And another vowel.
Final
Oh,
A. Unlucky.
that one.
Dave.
5.
Susie.
6.
You're 5, Dave.
Tiara.
Tiara, yes, very nice. Susie.
Avatar.
Avatar, very nice.
Well spotted. Yeah.
Those 3 A's came in useful, Dave. You see, yeah, me and you were discounting.
I was just looking for an E there, and it just didn't count. What threw me.
Well done, Susie. Very nice. What could they have had, Stephen?
6 was the best you could have done. The others were Aviary, Riot, and Yosha.
Yosha. Seen that before. What's that mean?
Yosha, well, if in doubt, it's either a plant or a fish. This time it's a plant.
Okay.
It's a tropical American plant of the arum family, which is cultivated for its edible tubers.
I know it's only 5, but is atria? Is that the plural of atrium? Atria?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Atria. Okay. Okay, so it's 5-point gap now, Susie. You have narrowed it, and it's round 12, which is your final letters.
Same as before, please. 1 vowel, 4 consonants.
Sure. We have to ask just in case you change your mind, you see. We have to ask in case you change your mind. So it's T, Z, M, and T.
2 vowels, please.
E and E.
Another vowel.
Is an O.
And a final consonant, please.
And the final T.
Ooh.
Susie.
Man, I've only got 5.
Okay, Dave.
Yeah, 5.
Yours,
Good.
please. Yours, please, Susie.
Tenet.
Tenet, yes. Dave.
I'm not even sure if this is okay, are they? Tinto.
As in vino. Stephen.
Yeah, Tinto is fine. So there was a 6 available, and it was Tiento.
See now, what's it mean?
Right, so
Tiento.
Tiento is in 16th and 17th century Spanish music, a contrapuntal piece resembling a ricercar, originally for strings and later for organ.
Tiento. Good for your vino, that, I imagine, Dave.
Nice.
Right, okay, so no damage done, 5s apiece there, and we're heading into round 13, which is the final letters, and that's yours, Dave.
Okay, 3 consonants, 2 vowels, please.
Okay. D, N, and G, A, and A.
Another consonant vowel.
S and O.
Another vowel.
It's an I.
And another consonant.
Final B, 30 seconds. Okay, Dave.
7.
Susie.
7.
Yours, please, Dave.
Gabions.
Gabions, eh? Okay, Susie.
Abasing.
And abasing. Okay. Stephen.
Yeah.
I do know what gabions are as well.
Who? Yeah, gabion is fine. It's a basket or container filled with earthstones or other material and used in civil engineering works.
That's like those yellow buckets. The flexible one.
They hold at the side of the road. You get like a big wire mesh full of rocks in a like cube shape normally, and they hold this sort of landslides up and things like that.
Yeah, okay, right, yes. And abasing from Susie, okay.
Yeah, abasing is fine.
Adagios here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
there
nice.
were many 7s available. So they are abasing, aboding, dagios, agboins, agnosia, badians, bagnios, bandogs, binders, dagnabs, doganas, gabions, ganoids, indabas, saboing, and sandbag.
Pick one, Stephen. Pick your favorite.
Whose definition isn't obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I looked up agboin because I wasn't sure how to pronounce it.
Mm-hmm.
The definition is not helpful. Equals to
Isn't that rare? Yeah.
and Dahoma does not have a match.
What was the one you said? Agnosia. That's quite a nice word.
Agnosia. It's to do with not being able to form memories. Inability to interpret sensations and hence to recognize things.
Okay,
I
right.
think the man who mistook his wife for a hat in the book had that.
Yeah.
Good word for that. Okay. So 5 points. The gap remains 82 to 77. It's round 14. Susie. Numbers.
Yeah, well, it didn't work for me last time, but I'm still going to go for two large.
Okay. Your four smalls are 7 and 4, 8 and 2. 25 and 75 are the large ones. And your target will be 5, 5, 6. 30 seconds. Susie, 5, 5, 6.
5, 5, 7.
Okay, Dave, 5, 5, 6.
I don't think I've got it, but I'm going to wing it to 5, 5, 6.
Okay, go for it.
75 minus 7
It's 68.
times 8.
5, 4, 4.
And then 7. It's not going to work, is it? 7 times 4. 7 times 2 is 12.
How long do you get?
You've used the 7.
It's not going to work.
Yeah.
It's not
Fair
gonna
enough.
work. Okay, so
Okay, so I'll say 75 times 8.
what was your declaration? 5, 5, 7.
7, yeah,
75 times 8.
is 600.
Yeah.
And then 25 times 2 is 50.
50. Yeah.
Take that away
5,
and add 7.
and add the 7. Okay. All right. So
Right, hang on. I'm going to have to just change position so I can actually use a mouse.
for the buzzer. Okay. Right. So
Yeah, hang on. Let me just make sure my mouse is working as well. Right.
So while we do,
mhm.
5, 5, 6 was possible.
Yeah. Do you want to give us an interesting one there? I can't even remember. I had one, but I've forgotten it now.
Jack Wellesley went the same way I did.
Go on then.
75 plus 7
Yeah.
is 18.
Oh, Dave's just seen it.
Times
It's a really
8.
easy way of doing it.
Yeah, times
what?
8 is 6, 5, 6.
Oh, times 8, 6, 5, 6. Yeah.
Then 25 by 4 and take it off.
Oh,
There are more straightforward
Easy
ways.
way.
Mine was 75 minus 7 plus 2 for 70 times
right.
8. Take off the 4.
Yeah.
75 minus 25 and then times 11 and plus 8 minus 2.
See, after the time now, Dave, it's easy, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
You can see all
Still
the
the case. Yeah.
So, Susie, that gets you into the lead.
Ooh.
7 points. So it's a 2-point game. So, Dave, you need this then. Crucial conundrum. Okay, so the very, very best of luck to you. This is good.
Yeah, good luck, Dave.
Yeah, good luck.
You have your fingers on the buzzers? As
Mhm.
today's crucial second ZoomDown conundrum.
Ooh.
The time has run out. Ryan's poll. Nothing, Dave? No?
No.
It's so close to personally, but it's not right. So
Person is right.
layperson.
Layperson, yes. So, Susie.
Well played,
Wow.
Susie,
That
what
doesn't
a
happen
win.
that often.
Just shows you the power of ZoomDown. You see, this is the rematch. So, Dave, she's not going to let you forget about this one for a while. You know that's it.
It's true, yeah.
But he'll probably get you back in the morning now, won't he? So that's
Well, yeah, he normally beats me about 8 out of 10 games. So yeah.
So this is the one in 1 in 5.
The one that counts, yeah.
Well, yeah, there you go.
Well, very well done, Susie. Very well done as well. That was very, very good.
Thank you.
So, Graham, did you make of that?
Well played, both of you. Two very good games there. But both crucials, weren't they?
Both crucials.
Yeah.
We like that. So very good. Stephen, what'd you make of that?
I was just checking that we've had an 84-82 recently. Was Daniel against Joey Burton. That ended 82-84 as well. 84-82 as well.
I just had a look at ZoomDown Series 1 when Susie and Dave last played. Dave won 92-91, so only by 1 point. So now Susie has won by 2 points.
They're often very close.
He's got the points difference now.
On aggregate.
Yeah, well, you guys, that's it. Yeah, these were. Well, one of the first people we actually thought of, because you could see, if you're on Apto in the morning, you could see you guys played all the time, and the games were sort of, they had a bit of to and fro about them.
Yeah.
It wasn't you winning all the time, Dave. It's
No.
Normally on Apto, it's usually the person who's higher rated usually wins most of the time, but it's when there's a little bit more at stake, when it's when you're looking at each other across the table, it's different, isn't it? Sort of evens it up a little bit, I think, as well.
Yeah.
So very well played, Susie. Very well played.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck in your next game.
Yeah, exactly. So hopefully it wasn't spoiled tonight. I'm sure there were some eagle-eyed viewers have spotted things, but we will leave it there. So we will let everyone get to the bed. Say thank you very much for watching. Thanks to the both of you. Thanks to Gabriel earlier on. Thanks to our unused competitor. He knows who he is, and we should maybe be seeing him on Tuesday. So thanks to Stephen and to Graham. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and give us a like if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, which I'm sure you did. 2 crucials. So till then, enjoy your weekend, and we'll see you all on Tuesday. Good night.
Yeah.
Bye.